Kita kena tak yang Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Irina.
And my name is Khairina. So today we are excited to share about a special place in Penang, which is Penang War Museum. It looks peaceful now, but it holds a lot of history.
So in this video, we will talk about its history, tourism development, tourist number, important policy and also many factors that shape Penang War Museum today. I will also explain where it fits in the TALC model. So let's start!
Let's start with Penang War Museum history. Penang War Museum is located in Batu Maung, Penang. Stands on a former British military fort built in the 1930s. It was originally known as Fort Batu Maung, designed to protect the island from sea attack. In 1941, during World War II, the fort was taken over by the Japanese army and the site became associated with dark wartime events, including interrogation and executions. After the war, the fort was abandoned for many years until 2000 when it was restored and opened as a museum. Today, it serves as a reminder of Penang's wartime history and the sacrifice made for the country. Next is tourism development. Tourism development in Penang War Museum surely has changed significantly over the years. First, the site was cleared, cleaned and restored from its abandoned condition. Basic facilities such as walkway, lighting, signage and safety features were added to make the underground tunnels and bunkers accessible to the visitors. Next, the museum introduced interpretive displays, guided tour, and educational boards to explain the historical importance of the fort. More recently, tourism development expanded to include interactive experiences such as night tours, heritage walk, and also even paranormal themed visits to attract a wider audience. The museum also benefits from Penang's strong tourism branding as a UNESCO heritage state, which increased its visibility among the international tourists.
Alright, let me explain the visitor statistic part. Although exact yearly numbers are not publicly shared, several surveys and reviews show the museum receives steady visitors. Many visitors are domestic tourists, school groups, and foreign tourists interested in military history. Review platforms like TripAdvisor show consistent interest, but some visitors mention that the exhibits and signage needs improvement. Next is tourism policies part. This museum is supported under the Penang Tourism Master Plan 2021-2030. The state government promotes it as part of Penang's heritage tourism. Policies focus on conservation, upgrading visitor experience, and including the museum in tourism package and heritage trails. This ensures the attraction remains relevant and protected for the long term. So let's move on to the next part, which is socio-economic relevance. Penang War Museum is an important historical site that preserves Malaysia's World War II memories. It helps the local economy because visitors spend on ticket, transportation, food and local shops around Batu Maung. The museum also provides job opportunities for the community. Besides that, it attracts niche markets like history lovers, students and dark tourism fans, which helps diversify tourism in Penang.
Alright, for the next part, I will pass the floor to Irdina.
Let's move on to environmental factors. Environmental considerations are important for historical site like this. The museum is located on a hill with natural vegetation, so conservation work focuses on preventing erosion and protecting the landscape. All military tunnel and building require climate-sensitive maintenance to avoid structural damage. Visitor control is needed to prevent overcrowding and protect fragile historical structure. Sustainability practice such as proper waste management, control lighting and eco-friendly tours help to reduce the site's environmental impact. Okay, now that every aspects are explained, we can identify the TALC stage of Penang War Museum. Based on its characteristic, I classify Penang War Museum in the consolidation stage. This is because the museum is well established, well known, and has stable visitors. However, the attraction is no longer growing rapidly and some parts look outdated. If improvements are made, such as better interpretation, clearer signage, and modern exhibits, the museum can move toward rejuvenation. But if no upgrades happen, it may move to stagnation. Alright, next I will pass the floor to Irdina.
Lastly, we will talk about factors influencing its progression. First is infrastructure development. The addition of walking path, lighting, signage and rest area made the site more visitor friendly. Access roads and public transport improvement contribute to the increased visitation. Next is facility. Facilities such as night tours, educational bars and guided tour enhance the visitor experience. Safety upgrades ensure that the underground tunnel remain accessible. Next is local community response. Local residents support the museum, contributing story, helping with maintenance and working there. Community acceptance helps the attraction remain sustainable. Next is tourism-related activity. Heritage tour, history education program and paranormal experience diversify the tourism product. Social media promotion attract younger audience. Environmental considerations. Preservation of natural surrounding and historical structure prevent damage and support long-term sustainability. Visitor management avoid congestion and protect fragile area. So, in conclusion, these factors help Penang War Museum maintain its current consolidation stage with potential to move into rejuvenation if more modernization or creative tourism products are introduced.
Okay guys, that's all from us. Thank you for tuning in and bye!